Hey everybody, I didn't see a video of this on YouTube, so this is why I'm making this one. I am working on a G1900 Kubota diesel today. I blew my water pump belt. I've literally replaced every belt on this thing this year. Those two up there are kind of interesting too, but this is where it gets very difficult. And I'm sure if you're watching this, you've had the same deal of wondering how to get on there. So obviously top pulley, you have to angle it around the fan. Really no way around it. It will fit. It's just kind of a pain. Side is where your adjustment's gonna be. You just get around there, not a big deal. But this bottom one is where the issue comes in, because you gotta get around the drive shaft to get on there. So the way we're gonna do that is, there's 3 bolts that hold, sorry, let me focus. 3 bolts that hold that plate the drive shaft actually bolts to go around that pulley. So we're going to remove those bolts to be able to slide the drive shaft back slightly enough just to get that belt around. And I'm hoping it's not rusted enough. That should just slide pretty easy. And then next question you're wondering is how to hold the drive shaft still. The way I did that was, I went under here and I got a vice grip around the drive shaft, just going up against the body of the mower. Obviously, you're going to have to move that a little bit as you turn, but get in a position that you can hold it on there. Those bolts are, I believe, 12 millimeter, but the first size I found that fit was a 1532, which I believe does come out to a 12 millimeter. So I'm going to take those out and then show what it looks like once it's slid out, and hopefully that'll be it. So now I've got 2 out of 3 bolts out. Just got the one left there. I just wanted you guys to see what I'm seeing here. So the way I've been getting them out of here is reaching underneath, and unfortunately just doing that the whole time. But I wanted you guys to see how I did it, and this is literally the last one. So I'm going to take this out and see how easy this comes straight out. Pull it out of there. I'm going to take a little pry bar in there and see if that just pops off of there. And it did. So as you can see, plate popped right off of there. There's plenty of room to get the belt in. So I'm going to go ahead and finagle that down in there. I will probably end up taking it off of here first. Well, I can just, might be able to do it on camera. We'll see. Take it off of there first. Finagle it down in here. Of course, it's not easy to get to. So much easier without a camera in my hand, but we'll try it just for filming purposes. So there's no movie magic here. There's one little bolt there. It's kind of getting in the way. Yeah, I think I'm going to set the camera down just to get around that stupid bolt. Alright, now that's over the final pulley here. You'll be tightening it with this bolt right here on top. Once that's all tightened, then start putting the back drive shaft back on again. And that would be it. Alright, I got all 3 bolts all back in there. Drive shaft's all secured the way it was. More or less did the same thing as I did taking it out. I used a vice grip on the bottom and kept rotating it and getting my bolts in positions and then tightening them, and not a whole lot to it. Wasn't too difficult. Now we're gonna see, make sure everything works correctly. Fire it up. Earlier when it did go out, that warning light was on constantly, so hopefully that stays off. Everything seems to spin the way it was. I do want to note that I believe the stock belt was like a 7/16 size, which they do not have at my local parts store. So what I used was a 1/2-inch belt, 36-inch, and it seems to work pretty good. I think that was the same issue I had with my deck belt too. I had to go with a 1/2-inch, but I'm hoping everything works fine. I think it'll be all right. It'll probably just wear itself into the groove a little bit more. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Haven't had any issues with the other one. So that's the repair job, and hopefully it goes well for everybody else that goes through this as well. All right, thanks for watching.